feeding the post. Obviously LeBron, but that's a different argument.
Yep.
I just felt from my eyes looking in is that I felt that Dennis Schroder was playing for a contract. Although he was saying to make the playoffs, he said all the right things, but that's not what his basketball on the court suggested to me. And so I thought that he was playing for things that wasn't conducive to win championships. Made a fatal mistake, overplayed his hand, bet on himself, should have taken the money. Hey, sometimes the best thing the Lakers did was he didn't take that contract because they'd have been stuck. But for me, Skip, I don't think it was anything personal. I just think the thing is, guys not used to playing with a big guy. I mean, who is he feeding the post to? Clint Capella? When he was in OKC, what big did they have? Steven Adams? So, Skip, when you really look at it, he's not used to feeding a guy in the post that requires the ball and how to give it to him. So I think this is basically someone that wasn't familiar with a guy, playing with a guy as skilled as Anthony Davis, understanding how he wants the ball, where he wants the ball, when he needs the ball, is nothing more and nothing less. I don't really think there was any beef between these two.
Okay. I'm going to restate my overarching opinion of what often happens if LeBron fails. The GOAT, as you call him, I don't, but the GOAT, as you call him, needs a scapegoat, and Laker Nation, the blind witnesses, are going to say it's your fault. And Dennis Schroder became last year's demonized scapegoat.
It seemed like everybody else said that too, because instead of taking $21 million, he got $5 million.
Okay, I got that. But he did a lot of good things for your team last year too, and he's one of the better cat-quick perimeter defenders.
Yeah.
And I thought he could do a good job on everybody except when he tried to guard Steph. Nobody can guard Steph.
Right.
He had a hard time.
Yeah.
But he can be an electric scorer of the basketball. He's fearless, but he has a little more two in him than one in him,
Right.
to me, even though he can get you 7, 8, 9, 10 assists on any given night. It doesn't come natural to him. Listen, if you're going to Rondo, you're going to the top of the list on basketball IQ as a pure point guard.
Yeah, he's an old school point guard.
Old school.
He ain't looking to score first. He's looking to get you to score
Right.
first.
And his mind is constantly at work, 2 chess moves ahead.
Right.
I need you to get there so I can get you the ball
Right.
here, because he knows every spot that AD feels the most advantageous spot. I'm talking about where his hands are,
Right.
where his feet are,
Yeah.
shielding off the
Right,
defender.
right.
He knows I need the ball right here so
Right.
that I can wheel and go there.
Right.
It's what I love to do, and he knows what he loves to do.
Right.
So the biggest comfort zone for AD, even beyond LeBron, is with Rondo.
Right.
Because Rondo's just simply the best at doing that. Okay, that's why I thought he was going to click with the Clippers, and it didn't work because they weren't big oriented.
Right, yeah, Skip, they
obviously.
don't really
Big
have anybody
Zoo.
that's looking to post.
Well, they did, but
Zubac?
no, well, Ibaka did, and then he's got a back
Yeah.
injury, and he was gone.
Right.
Okay, so he might have been a little better at that, even though he's a little more perimeter oriented too. But the
Right.
point is this: I get the premise of this. I get that AD should feel like he's going back into his comfort zone with Rondo.
Right.
The problem is Russell Westbrook. He was not there in the bubble, obviously, wasn't there last year, and now he's becoming the elephant in your living room because you sort of talk around Russell Westbrook. He's a force of nature.
Oh, hey, they gonna get some easy buckets. All these drop-off buckets that Steven Adams was getting, he about to get those.
Okay. Are you sure about that? I'm glad you brought that up because that's going to be my next point. You beat me right to the punch that I'm about to throw right back at you. To be able to do that, Steven Adams had to clear and clear and clear and give Russ his super highway to the basket, because he will take the super highway. And when he goes, it's bull in China shop.
Yeah.
It's C rim, attack rim. And Russ finally, about 5 years ago, got it through his head, his strong-willed head. Oh, wait a second. If I get challenged at the rim by 2 guys, that means if I just dump the ball, just let it drop to the floor, just let it bounce one time behind me, Steven will come right in behind me and dunk it, right? Do you know how many assists he started getting off that play?
Exactly.
And guess what that did? Triple-double.
Yep.
For the last 5 years, triple-double. I don't know how many of those easy just dunk baskets he got.
You're going to get a bunch of them, yeah.
Because he drew 2 defenders to the rim, right? Okay. Is AD going to be the follow-up dunker? Is he going to clean up for Russ? It's not how AD.
No, we're going to post. AD gave him a good post. You know, Skip, you remember 2 years ago how it started, even last year. They started going through AD. AD was taking the first shot. They were looking to post AD up.
Okay.
Sometimes he pulled up. Sometimes he wheeled on the block.
Okay.
But AD gonna get his touches.
Okay.
AD gonna get his touches. AD gonna be AD.
Okay, if he gets his touches, he's in Russ's way. When you put him in his sweet spots, they're all right in Russ's path. Trust me on this.
Yeah.
It's not what Russ wants to do.
Russ
Russ
wants
is
to
not
win.
a calculated feeder of the post. That's not how he operates.
Russ wants to win.
Well, does he really?
Yes, he
or does
does.
he want a star?
No, Skip. If I'm in the musical, I might not be the lead, but I'm on Broadway. So I'm in the musical. I'm in Hairspray. Or I'm in, what's the other, what's the Hamilton. Whether I'm the lead or not, I'm on Broadway. I'm in a star play. You with the Lakers.
Really?
There's enough to go around. See, everybody gets so caught up wanting the biggest piece. There's enough. That's why we're successful in Denver, Skip. I understood. John gonna get a big slice. TD gonna get a big slice. But you know what? They can't eat all of it. They gonna be some crumbs for me, Ed, and Rod.
Are you comparing yourself to Russell Westbrook?
There you go. See, no.
I mean, seriously, in mentality, you were a leader of that team. Russ is not a leader. He's a solo act.
No, he ain't no solo act.
And it is must-see TV to watch him.
Now, I want you to have that same energy.
I will. I'm going to come in here every day after those games. I'm going to say, I told you so.
When we 61 and 21,
Yeah.
and the number one seed in the West, I'm going to say, see, I told you, Skip.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, where I'll really tell you so is when the postseason commences.
Which the Clippers probably won't go very far.
Oh, wait until Kawhi comes back full strength.
Are you sure you're coming back in 2021? 2022?
You know, I've already told you March. He'll be ready by April, and here we'll go.
I don't see it happening. But anyway.
Okay, good. Let them just lay in the weeds for a while. Okay, so last year, Schroder for the Lakers played a career-high 32 minutes a game, and that went up to 33 in the postseason. Okay? That's pretty heavy minutes, right? Last year, Russell Westbrook for the Wizards played a career-high 36 minutes that went up to 37 in the postseason.
Yeah.
It's a lot of minutes.
Right.
Okay. My math is jarring here because I'm having to try to figure out, let's see, there are 48 total minutes in the game. How are you going to divvy these up and keep everybody happy here? Because the odd man out seems to be Rajon Rondo.
No.
So
Rondo will get like 18 minutes because remember, Skip, Caruso got 21 minutes off the bench. Russell is not going to play 36 minutes. We're going to keep these minutes low. Because come playoff time, that's when we're going to go up to about 36 minutes. But in the regular season, we're trying to keep all these guys' minutes, with probably the exception of AD. AD will be around 34, 35. But if we can keep Russell's minutes somewhere around 33 and Bron's around 32,
okay,
somebody he with trouble come playoffs.
Bron is not going to sit still playing 32 minutes a night because he's chasing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
But the work going to be done.
He needs to play minutes.
Skip.
We got to a point last year we were like at mid-season. He was leading the league in minutes played. Do you remember that?
Yeah, man.
Leading the league.
Skip,
He's not going to suddenly say, I give up. I back off.
But if you know what they did, Skip, that's why they come up with the air fryer and the crock pot. It wasn't so you can cook longer, it's so you can cook smarter. You see when I get that air fryer, boy, I go home and season me some broccoli. I have broccoli, give me some carrots, put it in that air fryer, boom. I get that crock pot, plug that thing in. Now I got me some meat going right now.
Do you?
Yeah, when I get home, take it out and I try to pick it up and just fall off.
Really?
Yeah, it's tender. So see, the things that my grandmother how she used to have to cook, wake up early in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, cook all day. What my grandma took all day to do, I can do in about 2 hours.
Really?
So what we try to tell you, Skip, what we gonna do?
LeBron is a crock pot? Or is he just a crock? I don't know. Maybe he's just
That's
a crock.
what we gonna do. What I'm trying to tell you, we gonna work smarter.
Okay.
Not harder.
The minutes don't add up. LeBron's not going to settle for 32.
Skip, he was playing 33 before the injury happened to AD.
Rondo's not going to settle for like 16 minutes. He wants to play 20, 22 minutes.
18.
By the way, Rondo in the bubble was averaging 25 minutes in the playoffs.
Yes.
25 minutes. And AD says, thank you. I want Rondo.
Right.
I'm on record. I predict again. I reiterate. Anthony Davis will not love playing with Russell Westbrook.
You a hater.
I'm not a hater. I am a truth teller, and I'm ahead of this curve. I am predicting for your sake. I'm trying to save you from yourself.
I want to save it.
Listen, he will not love it because Russ is hard to play with. He's fun to watch, hard to play with. LeBron will